Sharing got on trend lọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Kíní ìdẹ̀ tí ń trend mo ti rí láti bí iṣẹ́ àná ni àbíjẹta but nǹkan fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìbọn sì tó ti ń trend lórí Twitter mo á wò pé ó ga ọ ẹjẹ́ àgànú ti yẹ kúkú mọ̀ pé mi ẹlẹ́yà tí mo láìkí amẹ́bọ̀gàn. So there's this thing tó ń sọ pé Wunmi Toriola is better than Funke Akindele and Toyin combined. Sherry Kemi to pull up argument. She get it. Èmi máa ń ṣe research kì í ṣe pé kẹ̀kọ́ máa bínú kẹ̀ má tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ ṣe mọ̀. One thing about Nigeria ni pé they are very very defensive. They will not even think about this one or think about this one. They will always nǹkan tó ti mọ̀ náà ti mọ̀. They don't want anything, and that is nǹkan tó ń pa wá kú lọ. But this came from a director, movie producer àbí director ni, that said Wunmi Toriola is better than Funke Akindele. Kàtẹ́ sọ pé Funke Akindele kàtẹ́ yọ Toyin kúrò for now. In my own opinion, for the longest time mọ̀ lórí social media mo máa sọ fún yín pé I'm a big fan of Funke and Toyin, like ẹgbàgbé biggest fan kì í ṣe biggest àwọn méjèèjì, especially Toyin, because their storyline is very very amazing. But when it comes to talent, now thinking about it, I feel like, okay, good story. Mo máa sọ kíní kan fáwọn èèyàn pé iṣẹ́ rí in Hollywood, acting is not báwo mo ṣe máa sọ, it's not as hard as we think it is. It's just bí pé kó fọmọ ní memory verse kò ní kó ha sórí. Ṣé mo wá ṣe máa ha memory verse sórí? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni acting ṣe rí lójú mi. I don't know, depending on your skill, bó bá ṣe lè gbé nǹkan sórí, what you are going to say is already in the paper. Ó yá, o máa sunkún sí, àbó máa sọ́bẹ̀ ní kó ń sunkún, àbí action tó máa fi sí. Ṣé ti understand yẹn sẹ́yìn? Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, I don't really see acting as a big deal. That is me. That is my own perspective about acting. I just feel like nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí acting do ni storyline. Movie go. What is the movie all about? And if you look at the storyline that for the longest time on this Nollywood, Tatin Babo, láyé ọjọ́ yẹn, up till now, the storyline of Funke FK and Toyin Abraham no be being so. No be being so. When it comes to acting as a career, mo fẹ́ ṣe film, mo lè ṣe film, mo lè act, I don't think it's a big deal. That is separate compared to the movie itself. The individuality is separate compared to the movie, the script itself. Looking back now, because I've never wo film casually. Mo kàn máa wo fíìmù Wunmi Toriola. She's a great actress, but I've never really thought about placing her where I place those Toyin and Funke. I've never thought about that. But now, it's a topic that is being generated. So now, from the movie I've watched about Wunmi Toriola, I just realized somebody woke that in me, that she's not bad though. Wunmi Toriola is not bad though. But the script is what is not making her shine. Wunmi Toriola is not bad. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo mi tí wo movie of recent, but gbogbo eléyìí tí mo ti wò. Now thinking about what this director said, I'm going to get to the comparison. Thinking about what this director said, àti gbogbo movie Wunmi Toriola tí mo ti wò. Wunmi Toriola is not bad though. We've been sleeping on her. Maybe she's not getting the best of the best, or she has not exploited that thing to the shemo. And won't be Funke, they've gone through different stages. Go see, Funke ti had to English, or ti had to Yoruba, or ti had to boss, or ti had to. She understand this. It's like Wunmi Toriola is compelled in one place, like Shama, this hungry, aggressive person. Have you seen her calm? She can deliver. We've been sleeping on her, thinking about the movie I've seen. I think she's great. If she's not stuck in that hungry, aggressive woman, I think she will do flawlessly in every scene. Place her in Funke's movie. Place her. I don't want to talk about Return of Arenzo. So because I want me of spoiler alert for people that have not watched it. Let me say, hey, place her in Funke's movie, where Funke is. She Her Highness in title film yẹn ni àbí kíni? She Her Excellency, she must be obeyed. Put Wunmi there. I think Wunmi will deliver. She will even deliver flawlessly. But when it comes to the comparison, she has to understand is it? Èmi ò lè gbé wọn fúnra o. That is now the individuality now. Èmi ò lè gbé wọn fúnra because oníkálukú ní unique way lóríṣiríṣi. But I feel Wunmi is compelled in a place. Just angry wife, angry girlfriend, aggressive person. That is what the movie is all about. Our movie is always all about. Remove her from that. Put her in another movie entirely that she doesn't need to be hungry. Wunmi will deliver. I've seen her come in movies very well. Not once, not twice. I've seen the way she speaks. I've seen how she deliver. Wunmi lè flow. Nǹkan tí mo like nípa Wunmi ni pé ó lè bend, ó lè twist, ó lè flow anyway. Ó lè bend, ó lè twist, ó lè flow anyway. Ó dàbí pé tó bá kó sùtù sọ́rùn Sanyeri ni, ṣé mo pé kò lè fit ẹ̀. Sanyeri being a boss will not be, okay. Àbí kí Sanyeri lọ gbébọn, kò lè fit ẹ̀. Ọdúnládé kó gbébọn, ó máa fit ẹ̀. Ṣé mo pé oníkálukú ló ní ways. But Sanyeri comedy, ó máa fit ẹ̀. But Ọdúnládé comedy, mi sábà like ẹ̀. But action Ọdúnládé ṣe ló dàbẹ̀ ní pé tó bá ń wo Hollywood movie ni. Action Ọdúnládé, storyline Ọdúnládé is different. Sanyeri, when it comes to comedy, he will deliver flawlessly. But Sherry Wunmi, kò síbi tẹ́ fi Wunmi sí. Ṣé ò lè deliver? Ẹ kàn ṣàkíyèsí, ẹ má kàn rò ó pé èmi ibi tó ti ń pariwo yẹn ni. Ẹ kàn ṣàkíyèsí ẹ. Àwọn movie ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ń wò, ẹ kàn máa ṣàkíyèsí ẹ. Mo kàn máa ń wò casually, kì í ṣe pé mo focus on her. Ẹni yẹn ò wà wrong. But this is where the problem is. Comparing. He should have just said it in a way where we are sleeping on her. She can do better and work on getting a better story. Wọ́n máa fowó ra story. Ẹ̀yin wo lẹ mọ̀ that man movie àwọn ọmọ mi gan ló tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ wípé fíìmù àwọn Korean ni that man máa sọ di English version tó máa act. More that must be. Wọ́n fowó ra story ni. If you feel like, because now this will come out, ṣé mo pé Nigerians, most of them, they cannot, they are not, argumentative. Nigeria is terrible. Honestly, they just want to fight. They will forget the message and want to fight. Bóyá kí n sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣe gbé kalẹ̀ ló máa dá wàhálà lẹ̀. But nǹkan tó sọ is not wrong. Get Wunmi Toriola a better script and watch her deliver. That is my own verdict. Get Wunmi Toriola a better, the level script of those Funke. Get Wunmi Toriola something like that. It will shock everybody. Babe, are you for real? And I feel like it's not even her alone. There are a lot of them there. Tó jẹ́ pé Shemo, they are stuck in a particular scene. Tó jẹ́ pé they can do more than what we have known them for. Okay, I'm going to diversify. Ijesha is a very good actor. He too can diversify. Both comics, both logic. He's funny. He too can diversify. But you don't got to understand, but he's a fantastic actor. Mo kàn tún gbé yín débẹ̀ ni. Ṣé understand this? So a lot of them are just stuck in one particular place. But ṣe rí Wunmi yẹn, hey, looking back now, because me ò kì í mo máa sọ fún mi ń wo Yorùbá film, ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti wò. But looking back at the ones I watch, when I see a movie, it's just like a normal scene. Okay, who am I? Okay. Ó dẹ̀ ń pariwo as usual. It's like, okay, bí ẹlẹ́bùn ṣe máa rí Wunmi Toriola. Tí n bá rí Wunmi Toriola, tí mo rí Mide Martins, mo ti mọ̀ pariwo ni movie yẹn. That is it. They want to scream, call those two. But when it comes to Wunmi, the man is right. We're sleeping on her. But Mide sọ pé this can be avoided if they've given her a better script. Let her deliver anything outside of what she knows. But it's scary, you know, Nigerians. Tó bá ti mọ̀ nǹkan ẹyọ kan mọ́ ẹ báyìí, wọn ò fẹ́ kó change mọ́. Ariwo yẹn náà fẹ́ kó máa pa. So it's very, very hard for them to switch or to change because, you know, this is what the people know them for. So they are stuck in that thing. And Nigeria don't like changes. Nigeria. They will not even give her breathing space. But I feel like she needs to do Ọláìyá. Ilé aláyọ̀. Àti ó ti ní fíìmù kan tó ṣe ń gbà yẹn tá mọ̀ pé lè dìbà. But ilé aláyọ̀. Normally, àgbàlagbà, bàbá, olórí ẹbí náà máa ń sábà fọláìyá ṣe. But bó ṣe deliver ilé aláyọ̀. If that role of more day, more dollar has gone to somebody else, fíìmù yẹn will be messed up. If that role of more day, more dollar, ṣé kì í ṣọláìyá ló máa ń káṣọ sọ́rùn tó máa òun àtàwọn bàbá Latin àti Princess Lanko tó máa ṣe understand this, tó máa ṣe àgbàlagbà kind of vibes nínú movie. Bó bó ṣe deliver more day, more dollar nínú ilé aláyọ̀. That is it though. A lot of them are very, very talented, but they are stuck in what people know. But I feel like if the director feel like, me too, I feel like Wunmi is very, very talented. She's just stuck in a place. If the director feel like Wunmi is like, he should look for a very better storyline. Tó bá ṣe pé inú feature no mama feature ẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn fi máa understand pé ẹni náà má ṣe kìíní ó lè deliver. Ẹ wo ọmọ Wunmi nínú Return of Arinzo. Ẹ wo bọ́mọ Wunmi ṣe stand. Ẹ wo ṣá ló tẹ̀ mọ́ pé ọmọ Wunmi tí ò ṣe fíìmù rẹ̀. Ẹ wo ṣe stand. Ó sọ pé ọ̀dẹ́ ìṣì yẹn gan ọlọ. I want to see her more in movies like that. Now she's stuck in that area now. Because she's stuck in this bad girl kind of. Ó dẹ̀ fit ẹ̀. But ọmọ Wunmi that we know, ìyẹn ìyàwó Mohbad, she's so soft ní ojú ayé. She's so soft, she's so shy, she barely talks, but see when she deliver in Return of Arinzo. Àwọn èèyàn ní talent o. I was ibẹ̀ yẹn gan mo kàn dúró dé ìgbà tí mo ń wò ní pé ọmọ Wunmi ibẹ̀ yẹn ó make sense. I think she too she's a great person. No, don't have any chance. She understand it. Maybe we need more different places to know where she fit to, but need to Return of Arinzo yẹn. Not just ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ yẹ kó lọ kó yẹ kó fàjà. We can easily, you know, we can really easily go through this without even coming to say it to the media. Bring out a movie that will shake the internet. Nigeria, sorry, tí movie yẹn tó bá wà okay. Nigeria máa sọ pé wow, they were not expecting this thing. Ẹ wo Monica. Tí movie yẹn bá wà okay. Nigeria máa sọ pé wow, they were not expecting this movie is shaking it on, this movie is shaking it on. That is just it. But in comparison yẹn, ó máa fẹ́ kó dí wàhálà lẹ́nu. That is just it. Comparison yẹn ó máa jẹ́ kó dí wàhálà lẹ́nu. Because Nigerians, they are just natural people that want to fight you for anything you say, which is different from what they know. They just want to fight. They don't even want to, you know, check it, can't be here, they just want to fight. Well, with all being said and done, Wunmi Toriola will be great in another scene other than this Ariwo we see that she's stuck in. She'll be great in another scene.